This clip is brought to you by VegasWinners.com. Get expert sports betting advice from some of the best handicappers in the world. Head on over to VegasWinners.com and win yourself some money.
This is also the Raw where Taz jumps the guardrail before a commercial break, along with Bill Alfonso. They're going to invade Raw with a sign that says Sabu fears Taz. And we've covered this in the archives briefly, but there are moments that are remembered so vividly, even though the ratings don't reflect it. I mean, I think more people remember this moment as being a big moment as opposed to Mike Jones showing up and calling him Vince. So even though you're losing the ratings, you've got some pretty memorable ideas here. What do you remember about getting people on board with this whole Sabu fears Taz stunt?
We weren't worried about Sabu fearing Taz. That was Paul Lee's creative. You know, this was, again, the attempt to give ECW some national exposure as they entered into their first pay-per-view foray. And they needed some national exposure, and it looked as being in, where the hell were we? In Hershey, Pennsylvania for that particular one. I think that's where we were. Give them some exposure, get some people talking. Is this ECW coming into WWE? What the hell's going on here? And I do think it got some people talking.
I mean, I think the some of the stuff you guys are trying like this is super fun, but it does make me wonder, and I wonder from your perspective, is it catering to too small of an audience? You know, just a few moments ago, we talked about, oh, it's blowing up on Twitter. And even Dave is saying, maybe that's 2% of fans. This whole, hey, we're going to co-op something with ECW. Is that catering to too small of an audience in hindsight?
No, well, depends on whose viewpoint you're looking at it from. If you're looking at it from ECW's viewpoint, they're reaching an audience 10 times what their normal audience was. So for them, it was good. And we weren't looking, oh my God, we're going to get ECW's audience. I believe we already had ECW's audience. And that wasn't, something that was big enough that was going to make a difference. For them, we were hoping it would. And we were hoping that ECW would be able to have a successful pay-per-view event. And if we could help do that, then that could hopefully benefit both, to grow ECW and grow your own competition and work with them to hopefully make them the best they can be.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.